Welcome in, Gemini. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new, welcome in. My name is Lisa. Welcome to Say It's Soul Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back. So I did actually try and already record this, so most of your cards are already out, Gemini, so I do apologize, but I feel like it's an important message today, so I didn't want to start from scratch again, so I'm going to leave them out. We're just going to go through them together. And this is just going to mostly focus on their feelings versus your feelings, but I already know from looking at these cards that there's like a lot more going on, so it's really going to be more like a general love reading for mid-April to the end of April here. And as always, cross watchers, please keep in mind roles can be reversed, so feel free to do that if it feels like it resonates that way. But as always, don't make a reading fit. If it's not your reading, feel free to check out some of my older readings. Oops. And or another reader. Lots of great readers out there. So I'm just going to get started here. Gemini, so your first card that came out was the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune really talks about, changes, things going on. I did your card at the bottom of the deck, which is the underlying energy, was the Ten of Cups. So I feel like for a lot of you, you just, I want to say you want some peace. And I feel like for a lot of you, this wheel is finally moving. So I feel like if you have been feeling a little bit stagnant in the situation and or relationship, I'm really picking up on an energy of restlessness. So I feel like for some of you, we just had the eclipse on the 8th, so I feel like that might still be some of the remnants of feeling that energy in the air. And again, I feel like for a lot of you, you're feeling restless. So about this situation, this relationship, I feel like, you really want things to move forward here, and I feel like it's hard to sit in this energy for you right now. Could be dealing with a fixed sign with this Wheel of Fortune coming out, if I did not say that already. We also have Cancer and some Earth energy out as well. So again, with the Chariot card, this is really you. Just kind of going with the flow, following your heart in this situation, and wanting things to move forward. So with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like for a lot of you, you have been less focused on this person and or this relationship. I feel like lately, you've been trying to switch your focus and kind of focus on yourself here and focus on what brings you happiness here. So the Queen of Pentacles is also somebody who's resourceful. So I feel like for some of you, you might be concentrating in other areas of your life in the 3D. So, that includes money. Doesn't have to be, could be, focusing more on money, career, your goals, your dreams here, and less so on this relationship. But still, I feel like in the back of your mind here, this person who you're interested in here, definitely I feel like, you've kind of done your best here to try and stop thinking about the situation, this person. But, as we can see here in this Nine of Swords card, this person is definitely creeps into your mind, especially at night. So possibly, when you're going to sleep, you just want to get that pillow and fall asleep. But, you end up thinking about this person. Possibly you're, listening to readings like right before bed, which is definitely a possibility. Been there, done that. So, sometimes it's hard to fall asleep after that for sure. But with that Sun card, the Temperance card, the Ten of Pentacles, so, this person really is your long-term happiness. I feel like for a lot of you, you do want to, you see yourself with this person in the future. So definitely you might also be, trying to manifest this to come together here. Manifest, reconciliation for some of you. Not all of you, this can just mean, spending time together. Doesn't have to mean reconciliation, but for those of you that it does, take it how it resonates here. But really, you do see this person as, the person you really want to come together with, the person you want to be with. And again, I feel like you're hoping that things are going to come together. So I feel like that's what, has been keeping you up late at night. Like, what's going on? I haven't really heard from this person. Like, that kind of energy here. So again, feeling restless, feeling a little bit of anxiety. with this situation, trying to, you know, focus on other things that are around you. But again, possibly at night, this person, you know, creeps into your mind, and then you can't get them off your mind before you go to bed here. So let's see here. So in your person's energy, their first card that came out was the High Priestess. So I do feel like for a lot of you, you are in contact with this person, but I don't feel like it's regular contact. So I feel like there's a little bit of inconsistency in communication between you and this person. So, but I just want you guys to know that this person, you know, the Strength card is next, and the Page of Swords. So I don't really know why this person is holding back on you here, Gemini, and not saying anything. But this person is taking like all the strength that they can muster not to reach out. So I feel like right now this person is not reaching out, but they are going to soon. So I feel like you're going to possibly get a text message from this person. This person might also call you, but I feel like this person has been watching. If you've been posting, I feel like this person's been keeping their eye on you for sure. So I do feel like for some of you, I feel like this might be incognito here. So I don't know, perhaps this person is in your DMs, but they're under a different name in some way, shape, or form. But they've definitely, you know, been watching you for sure. And I feel like this person is not saying anything right now, and it's killing them not to reach out to you. So again, take it how it resonates here. But the reason I say that they're going to reach out to you soon is because the Knight of Swords is in their energy. So this is someone, you know, coming in, rushing in fast. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. And again, I feel like this person is just going to randomly message you and or phone you, possibly. You know, this person could also possibly show up at your place of work even. Again, I'm just kind of getting like they're just going to, you know, appear, right? And again, I feel like for a lot of you, this definitely might be a little bit unexpected. So yeah, I feel like you're not going to see this coming here with this Two of Swords for some of you. So when I asked about more why the Strength card, the Nine of Wands came out, Three of Wands, and Three of Swords. So I definitely feel like whatever's been going on with this person, they have recently been through it. So again, I feel like for a lot of you, this person may not have expressed to you what's going on in their life. So I feel like for a lot of you, that's possibly why you have not heard from them recently. So don't take it personal. You know, I mean, it's hard not to do that, obviously, yeah, especially if you're feeling a little bit neglected or like, I don't know what's going on with this person. And I feel like that might be the source of your anxiety in this situation. But this person definitely has been going through something on their end. And again, I feel like they really do want to reach out to you, but I feel like right now, with that Nine of Wands and Three of Swords, they're kind of waiting for the right time here, because it looks like they're healing from something here with the Three of Swords. So again, but just know that they do want to reach out. So, and they're going to here with this Knight of Swords. But so when I asked more, they came out as the King of Wands. So again, you could be possibly dealing with a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, you know, the King of Wands is somebody who's bold, who knows what they want, who's not afraid to go after what they want. So I feel like for right now, this person has been sitting back, you know, on the sidelines here, watching you, paying attention to what you've been posting. And again, I feel like it's killing them not to come forward. And I feel like they are going to reach out to you here soon, as reflected here in the Knight of Swords. And then when I asked what the Knight of Swords was going to be, it was the Ace of Wands. So definitely, you know, I feel like this person's going to possibly, you know, send you something flirty, you know, if they're sending you a text message, you know, maybe a joke in some way, shape, or form. So again, I feel like they are going to send you something so that you know that, you know, you're still, they haven't forgot about you. You're still on their mind here. When I asked about the next card here that came out, sorry, was the Ace of Swords. And to me, the Ace of Swords is like the truth, having a truthful conversation. So, and when I clarified, the Knight of Cups came out. So I feel like this person is moving towards you. You know, the Knight of Cups, he's got that big cup of love. And I feel like for a lot of you, this person, you know, may possibly let you know how they're feeling about you. So I feel like this is going to bring you a lot of relief here, Gemini, in this situation. So I do like that. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I want to ask. All right, let's ask about actions. What actions is this person going to take towards Gemini? I mean, I already think they're going to communicate with you here and have a conversation, but let's see what comes out. Can you tell me more about this person's actions towards Gemini, please? Actions towards Gemini. So we have the Seven of Pentacles coming out. Eight of Swords. Seven of Swords. Nine of Cups. Hangman. The Emperor's on the bottom now. So I do feel like, you know, right now we are in Aries time. We just had this eclipse. You know, we are, you know, Aries is really like, you know, that bold, taking bold steps here. So I do feel like this person wants to step up here and move towards you with their cup of love here, Gemini. So this person's been thinking about you. Like I said, I feel like they've been watching you. This person's been reminiscing on, you know, thinking about previous conversations, possibly looking at old pictures and or, you know, reading old text messages. And really, you have been in their head a lot here with the Eight of Swords. So this is kind of like them going around and round. And really, I feel like with that Seven of Swords, I feel like this person, you know, you could be dealing as well with an Aquarius here because this is the Aquarius card. So I feel like for the longest time, this person has been kind of, I want to say, almost lying to themselves here. I feel like this person is really tired of being stuck in this situation. So I feel like this person is frustrated as well. But again, I feel like this person, you know, is the one that is kind of keeping you at arm's length here, Gemini. So I don't feel like, you know, this is your doing. I feel like this is, I feel like a bit of self-sabotage, if I'm being honest here, with your person. So I feel like in the past, this person has self-sabotage. So it's kind of like as soon as they start feeling close to you or like, you know, vulnerable, then they like retreat, right? And then you're left wondering like, what the heck is going on here? Things were going really good. Like then all of a sudden I don't hear from this person, or I feel there's like this awkward silence between us, and then, you know, somebody finally reaches out to one or the other because, you know, it's getting, the more time that passes and not contacting each other, or you waiting to hear from this person and then you don't, it just, like, you know, like I was saying earlier, then you start to feel restless and like, okay, I need to do something here. So I feel like my advice for you here, Gemini, in this situation, and I can totally relate, is sitting back and letting this person come towards you with that Knight of Cups. So as tempting as it might be to relieve your anxiety and or your restlessness here, to sit back and let this, you know, even though it's hard. And again, I feel like there's a lot of mirroring energy going on between you and them. But again, I feel like it's important sometimes for this person to have to like make the effort, right? And not it always be you. That's really what I want to say here. So again, I feel like this person's been lying to themselves about how they really feel. And again, I feel like this person, they're living in their head. You're living in their head as well. So, which is right. Again, mirroring energy. But you really are their wish fulfillment here. And they want to, you know, they're really tired of the situation, feeling stagnant, not going anywhere. So I do feel like, again, this person's going to reach out. Just know that they are thinking about you. And again, whatever they're going through, I feel like that's why they have not been, you know, taking any real action towards you recently. So if you feel like that's kind of been the energy between you and them in the last, 2 to 3 weeks, that is why. And again, I don't feel like this person has necessarily let you in on what's been bugging them. And again, I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it is something else going on in their life that they have not shared with you. So, all right. So let's get some advice here from the Sacred Symbols deck and see what comes out here. And I may do a little clarifying. And again, I apologize, your cards are already out, but all right. Messages for Gemini, please. Advice for Gemini. All right. Yeah, look at that. Trust coming out. Card number 16. Can I get 2 more, please? For Gemini. So, power. And I'm just going to do these one more time just to see if I can get one more card for you. These are super slippery, so they're really hard to shuffle. All right, Gemini, please, one more card for advice for Gemini. All right, the Death card. Oop, almost lost it. Death card, number 36 coming out. Bottom of the deck, time. So time really talks about Saturn. So, I feel like this person is feeling the pressure here to reach out to you. So I feel like the longer you don't reach out to them, I feel like they're feeling the pressure that like they need to do something here. And again, I feel like they are going to. So I feel like for you, Gemini, with this trust card coming out, that you need to trust the process here. And again, it's hard when you have all this, when you're feeling restless and you feel like you need to control the situation in some way, shape, or form. So, by sending a message, you're like, okay, like this kind of confirms like, that this person's still thinking about me. You know what I mean? So, and again, I feel like you need to take a step back, sit in your power here, take your power back in this situation with this person and let them move towards you here. And again, I feel like they're going to, I feel like this person does want to talk to you, and really that's what's going to help change this relationship, or kind of like flip the script is really what I want to say here with the Death card. So I feel like this situation is going to transform. I just feel like, it's hard to sit in your yin energy. And again, I feel like, that's kind of what is coming through here strongly in the cards here. And again, try and get out of your head, focus on something else. And I feel like you have been doing that. So I'm not chastising you here, Gemini, in any stretch. I'm just reading the energies here, and that's kind of what's coming through. So if you have been doing that, continue to do that and let this person, get through whatever they need to get through here. But it does look like they are coming your way. So, alrighty. All right, guys. So that's what I've got for you guys. I hope this message helped in some way, shape, or form. And again, I'd love to hear from you, so feel free to make a comment. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.